Peg told me to tell you a little story that was one of the interesting things that happened to MK's. One of our families, the Beedenballs, he had died of, it wasn't, they lost a child in a car wreck, didn't they? But he didn't, he just died, didn't he? He was sick and died. And so his wife and the two boys came out to see about getting everything closed down. And so these two big old boys were in their 40s, and they always said, I want to hit me an African so bad. You know, they just never got to do it. Well, we were down at the beach, and somebody grabbed one that we were praying. Everybody's holding hands, and somebody grabbed Betty Beedenball's purse, and off they took an African. Boy, those two boys took, what'd you say?
A thief.
A thief, yeah. And those two boys, one of them got in the car and started chasing, the other one started running, yelling, yelling. And they came across the boy running, took a shortcut over a kind of a house, and leaped and just landed on this guy on the far side, got him, wrestled him to the ground, got him up and took him back, and they were going to take him to the police station. So they took him into the police station. First of all, he said, this is the way to go, and he said, yes, it was. Well, he put him in a wrong way, one-way street, and they were going to charge the two white kids for going the wrong way, dumb cops. But anyway, they got to the place, they took the thief in, and he said it gave the idea that maybe he was known, because the first one that spoke to him got up and hit him right between the eyes, dropped him right on the floor. So he got up and he started walking, the next one came, and he got up and hit him. And those two boys said, I don't think this guy is known by everybody. You know, all the police know who he is. So they got in there and they said, this is our problem. Here's the purse. This is what he stole. We need to take this because it's got my mother's passport in it. Well, if you charge him, you cannot do that.
It's evidence.
It's evidence, and it's going to be on trial. They said that isn't going to happen. That is not going to happen. She's going out on a flight, KLM flight tonight. Now she's going. And they said, well, there's only one way out of this, and that is if you just do not charge him. They said, okay, you've done enough damage to him I've seen so far, so bye-bye. And they walked out. And they said that was the most fun, exhilarating thing we've ever had happen to us because we caught us a thief. And it was just so good. Now, that happened in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.